Hello and welcome. My name is Matt Kilcoyne, and I am a Senior Customer Support Specialist with Efficiency Vermont, and today we are talking about the Heat Saver loan. I will be providing an overview of the loan, including eligible and ineligible project types, as well as the necessary steps for a customer to apply. The Heat Saver loan is a reduced interest financing program that is exclusive to residential customers who work with Efficiency Excellence Network contractors here in Vermont. Interest rates are bought down by Efficiency Vermont to below market rates to help make home energy improvements more affordable. Interest rates are based on household income and range from 0.99% up to 5.99%, depending on income as well as the length of the loan term. Terms are from 0 to 5 and from 5 to 15 years, and the maximum amount that a customer can finance is $35,000. Up to 50% of the total loan amount can be used for health and safety improvements, and customers can still take advantage of all applicable Efficiency Vermont rebates in addition to the Heat Saver loan financing. There are two participating credit unions. There's Vermont State Employees Credit Union, or VSECU, with locations throughout Vermont, as well as Opportunities Credit Union, located here in the Burlington area. Regardless of where a customer lives, they can apply at either credit union. There are 6 main eligible project types. These include home performance with Energy Star, oil and propane boilers and furnaces, central wood pellet boilers and furnaces, cold climate heat pumps, heat pump water heaters, as well as solar water heating systems. For customers who are interested in financing a home performance with Energy Star project, they must meet all standard program requirements, including at least a 10% air leakage reduction and all recommended health and safety improvements. Customers can also finance the installation of an oil or propane boiler. For oil systems, the AFUE of the system must be at least 87% and at least 95% for propane. The system must be the primary heating system in the home and must also replace an existing system. All boiler installations must include at least one qualifying high-performance circulator pump. The qualifying high-performance circulator pump list can be found on our website, or you can also call the Efficiency Vermont customer support team for project eligibility. For oil and propane furnaces, the AFUEs are the same as for boiler systems, so oil must be at least 87% and propane systems must be at least 95%. They must be the primary heating system in the home, as well as replace an existing system. For furnaces, the system must include a brushless motor, also known as an ECM. There are no directly vented wall heaters that are eligible, and customers are not eligible to finance wood or pellet stoves. For central wood pellet boilers and furnaces, the system efficiency must be at least 85%, must be less than 300 MBH, have particulate emissions of less than 0.08 pounds per MMBTU. Also, the system must include 14 days worth of fuel storage and have an automated fuel feed. The system must be classified as an indoor system and installed inside. No cord or chunk wood systems or pellet stoves are eligible for the loan. You can find a list of the qualifying pellet boilers and furnaces in the link on this slide, or call the Efficiency Vermont customer support team for a list of models. Customer can also finance the installation of a cold climate heat pump. To be eligible, the system must be an air-to-air split system, be less than 65,000 BTUs per hour nominal capacity. Single or multi-port systems are eligible, or systems with dedicated ductwork. Compressors must be variable speed, and the list of qualifying models can be found on the link below. For questions about product eligibility, please call the Efficiency Vermont customer support team. Heat pump water heaters are also eligible to be financed with the Heat Saver loan. In order to qualify, the water heater must be on the Efficiency Vermont qualified products list found on the link below. Additionally, the customer must not currently have a natural gas water heater. There is a limit of one heat pump water heater rebate per Vermont electric utility account per year, and the rebate can be either at a point of purchase discount at a participating distributor or be purchased at a retail location by the customer with a rebate form. The list of distributors can be found on the Efficiency Vermont website. Solar domestic hot water systems are also eligible. The system must be SRCC certified and must install a web connecting monitoring device as part of the installation. The list of qualifying models can be found on the link below. There are some customer restrictions about who can apply for a Heat Saver loan and which project types customers can apply for. Vermont gas customers are only eligible to use the Heat Saver loan for cold climate heat pumps. For Burlington Electric Department customers, non-Vermont gas customers can use the loan for all project types. And one thing to note is Burlington Electric Department is developing their own loan product. If you have questions about eligibility, please contact the Efficiency Vermont customer support team. EEN contractors may subcontract work to other contractors. However, the EEN contractor is required to oversee and approve all other work associated with the project. All work scope items must appear in the EEN contractor's work scope. For 2018, there are some changes with the Heat Saver loan than years past. Beginning January 1st, 2018, Efficiency Vermont began administering the Heat Saver loan, taking over this responsibility from the Public Utilities Commission. Some changes have been made around customer and work scope eligibility, as well as income brackets, which we reviewed earlier in the presentation. Income brackets and tiers were changed to reflect a 3-person household. In Vermont, the average household is about 2.5 people, and the previous income ranges were based on a 4-person household. So changes were made to more accurately reflect the number of people per household in an effort to allow more customers to participate in the loans. There were also some interest rate changes that happened. All interest rate brackets have gone up approximately 1%. However, now all customers are eligible for lowest interest rates if they meet the income guidelines, regardless of family size. Interest rate changes were implemented to service as many loans and extend the life of the program as much as possible. Also in 2018, heat pump water heaters are now an eligible standalone measure, and they were not before. Vermiculite is an approved health and safety measure for home performance with ENERGY STAR projects. Additionally, Efficiency Vermont rebate eligible appliances may be financed as part of a home performance with Energy Star project. As we mentioned before, up to 50% of the total amount that a customer finances can be used to finance eligible health and safety measures. Some of these measures for home performance projects include vermiculite removal and mold remediation, knob and tube wiring, ventilation improvements, as well as drainage and vapor barriers. For space heating system replacements, chimney repairs qualify as a health and safety measure. And for cold climate heat pumps and heat pump water heaters, electric panel upgrades are also an eligible health and safety measure. If you have questions about whether something qualifies, please call the Efficiency Vermont customer support team. So all customers' single-family homes are eligible for the Heat Saver loan. Vacation and second homes are eligible as well. However, they cannot be rented out more than 14 days per year, and the property cannot be considered an income property. 1 to 4 unit multifamily owner-occupied homes are also eligible to finance using the Heat Saver loan, and if you have questions about eligibility, please call. There are some project types that are ineligible to be financed using the Heat Saver loan. Some of these project types include wood and pellet stoves, as well as the installation or removal of oil or propane tanks, outdoor wood pellet boilers, cord chunk wood boilers, or repairs to the home not associated with the project. Some examples of ineligible repairs include ramps, stairs, or finish work. Oil and propane tank installation or removal is allowed only if it is required for a new heating system, or if the old tank would not pass state inspection, so a new one is required. Here is the process for a customer when they are ready to apply for a Heat Saver loan. The first step is for the customer to engage with an Efficiency Excellence Network contractor for the desired work scope. The customer applies to the participating credit union for loan approval by filling out the credit union specific application. The customer then works with their EEN contractor and develops a work scope with qualifying equipment, and the contractor and customer sign the project verification form together. Once the customer is approved for the Heat Saver loan, the work can begin. Here is a picture of the updated project verification form. On the front side of the form is where the customer fills out their name and contact information and signs the agreement. And on the back is where the EEN contractor signs and selects the appropriate project type. Here are some other resources, including the contact information for VSECU, Opportunities Credit Union, as well as Efficiency Vermont. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Matt Kilcoyne. Here is my direct phone line and email address. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly, and I will be happy to help you. Thank you so much.